welcome to episode 3. My name is Zoe, and today I'm going to talk about tips and tricks for competition day. So you're probably wondering, it's only the third lesson, why are we already talking about the competition? You know, because hopefully you're not watching this the night before the competition. Well, I'm glad you asked. Basically, I believe that it is so important to know the end game, or basically what you want to happen at the competition, so you know how to practice. Because essentially, what you want to do is you want to mimic the conditions of the test so you're prepared. It can be so intimidating on the day of a competition when you're already stressed to have to write a device or build a device for the very first time. I mean, especially if you've never done anything like that before, right? Essentially, you just want to do whatever you can do to make the process as easy as possible, because the easier it is, the better the chances you have of winning. So let me set the scene for the competition. Chances are your partner and you will not be in the same room at the same time. Once again, I don't know exactly how it is where you're at, but if you know anyone who's done this in the past, ask them. It will probably be pretty similar. If you're a writer, there'll probably be a device or multiple identical devices set up in the room. And if you're a doer, you'll probably have a kit of materials to build the device with. You'll also get your partner's instructions after he or she writes them. You guys will do your thing. It'll be great. You'll win first place. It'll be wonderful. Sound good? Of course it does. Okay, so there are certain things that you can do to make this very easy. First of all, I'll go over what coaches can do. So first, you can relax. You've done your job and this is completely out of your hands. Be there if you can to cheer on your kids. After your kids compete, number 2, have them describe the device to the best of their abilities. You can even give them materials to build one, if you have any. That way, if you're coaching next year, you'll have a better idea of what to expect. Now, some guidelines for parents. There's really only one thing that parents need to do, but this is a big thing. Do not go into the write it, do it room. This goes for all events, by the way, but since it is very difficult to hide the test, which is just a device, going into the room poses a problem of security. We want the competition to be fair for everyone, so wait the hour to talk to your kid. Now here are some tips for all competitors. Number 1, don't ever go into the room before the adult in charge invites you in. First of all, this is true for any of your events, just like for your parents. It's bad etiquette, and think about it like this. The devices are top secret. Now, materials for all your events are top secret, but it is so much easier for some person to snap a picture of a write-it-do-it device than a test for another event. Number 2, be polite. In the competition, you might find that you need more paper if you're a writer, or you might be missing an item if you're a doer. Both of these things can happen, and they're actually pretty common because, remember, a person made each build kit, and that person probably messed up at least once. Be patient. It can be stressful as the clock is ticking down, but just raise your hand and politely ask for whatever you need. Say please and thank you. Be polite. Number 3, if it's cold where you live and write-it-do it at 8 a.m., or it just happens to be raining or snowing, please wear gloves. Everyone. A lot of the competitions are in the winter season, and anyone who's ever tried to write quickly with frozen fingers can tell you that it is no fun. Even if you're a builder, it's much easier to build with your warm hands. Now, obviously, you can take off your gloves before you actually start writing, but know that you'll be waiting outside a lot, so this is so your hands don't freeze off before the competition. Let me say, I live in San Diego, and my kids still do this because it rains a lot on our days for some reason, just because it can get very cold in the morning. Number 4, if you have a good luck charm or good luck handshake or anything like that, then by all means create one. It's great to get out the nerves before a competition, and the kids usually love having something special for just our class. The best I can explain is that it makes us feel connected, and that's good in an event where you have to really know your partner and be connected to your partner, right? Number 5, know your partner's name. Know how to spell it first and last. Spelling counts. Okay. I'm just going to give you guys a quick quiz. Write down your partner's first and last name right now. Pause the video. Okay, unpause. Could you do it? Usually, in every event, you have to write down both names on at least one piece of paper. In events where they compete together, this isn't a big deal. However, if they're by themselves, this will mean that they're on their own for spelling. Number 6, wear an analog watch. Rules differ by location, but a lot of people are becoming more suspicious of the new smartwatches, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Going off of that, Number 7, never bring your phone to the competition. I don't care if it's on silent or airplane mode. Can't you live without it for 55 minutes or however long you have to be in there? You don't want to risk disqualification, right? And number 8, now relax. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. You got this. Don't stress, because when you stress, you'll write or build stress, and we do not want that. Thank you for watching my tips. If you're competing tomorrow or way in the future, I'm sure you'll do great. Good luck to all of you. Subscribe to see new videos and leave a comment down below to let me know what you want to see next. I'll see you next time. Bye.